guys, Jacob here again with Pool Supply. Just want to go over with you Caretaker nozzles. What we're going to cover is the different types of nozzles, the different packs you can get, the flow amounts, the cleaning radiuses, and how to install the heads. So let's go ahead and dive in. So right now I have a Caretaker standard bayonet, and then I have a Caretaker threaded pop-up head. So as you can see here, the top portions of both pop-up heads, depending if you have bayonet or bayonet or threaded, they're the same thing. So nozzles go into both pop-up heads. So if you have a high flow pop-up head, we can jump into that a little later. Those have glued in nozzles from the factory, so you don't need to buy a nozzle for those. So these have no nozzles. As you can see, it's a gaping hole in the inside here. They require a nozzle. So let's go ahead and jump on in. So there's 5 different types of nozzles. So we have something called a flow adjust pop-up head nozzle. We have a clear flow plus nozzle, a mini nozzle. It looks like almost like a ballpoint pen. It does not allow a lot of flow. Step and bench. They go on all your steps and benches for the most part. And then your standard nozzle, which is by far the most popular. So diving in, your standard nozzle, since this is the most popular one, this thing gets a 5.5 foot cleaning radius. So when that pop-up head pops up, it's going to shoot out water for 5.5 feet all the way around it. So it used to say 6, now it's 5.5, but that's what they're going after right now. And it's also giving you about 16 gallons per minute per pop-up head when this nozzle's installed. With no nozzle installed, which is virtually a high flow, you're getting about 30 gallons per minute. So 30 gallons per minute, that's without anything. So let's go ahead and talk about everything else. So knocking it down to the standard, you're getting 16 gallons per minute. Going to your steps and benches, you're going to start creating a little bit more backflow now. So you pop this bad boy in there, and now you're getting only 4.5 feet cleaning radius. And you're also only getting 7 gallons per minute coming out of this pop-up head. They usually do that because there's more heads per zone, so that way they get the perfect amount of back pressure, so all those heads pop up at once. Now you're getting into your specialty nozzles, the final 3 of your specialty nozzles. So to start, you've got your flow adjust. So this one, it's a bigger head with a bigger orifice. You're going to have a 5 foot cleaning radius around with 12 gallons per minute. So this is when Caretaker from the factory, they take a drawing of a pool and they tell you where every nozzle goes. If for some reason you have an odd shaped pool or something special in your pool, they're going to start throwing in flow plus, flow adjust, and mini nozzles. So going next to the flow plus, this one allows quite a bit. So it's a 6.5 foot cleaning radius with 25 gallons per minute. So this is kind of an oblong shape, so it's kind of like an oval. But it allows a lot more water to pass through it. And your mini nozzle. This thing's a dud. It only allows 2 feet of water and 5 gallons per minute. The most that I've ever seen this on a pool is if you have a small top step and it's just doing like the Venturi where it sounds like it's sucking water because too much water's going through. So usually they'll put that mini nozzle right in here and put it on your very top step if you have like a smaller top step. And it'll do the job just fine, and it'll also create more pressure for your other heads to get a better cleaning radius in that section. So like all these pop-up heads, you have your singles, and then you have your 25 packs. So when replacing your pop-up heads, sometimes it's more cost-effective just to buy the 25 pack. However, just always do your cost calculations and do not feel hesitant to reach out to Caretaker to ask them for your drawing plan to see what your pool requires. They should have your pool on file, and they should tell you exactly what kind of nozzles your system's going to require. So yeah, you get your singles and your 25 packs, and that's offered for all 5 different nozzles. When installing these pop-up head nozzles, it's really, really quite simple, to be honest with you. All you do is you take your pop-up head, your nozzle. There's grooves on all the outsides, so like little clips on all 4 sides of this pop-up head. So then what you're going to want to do is you squeeze all 4 sides at once. As you can see, I kind of started it here, and then you just kind of press in. And that's how you install that Caretaker nozzle. And that goes with all 5. So now, taking it out, we're going to have to do a separate video on that. There's no such thing as just pulling it out. It requires some tools, potentially some drilling. We'll dive into that on a different day. which you'll probably see the video link below. However, this is your nozzles. Thank you for watching. I'm Jacob with The Pool Supply. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Subscribe today if you haven't subscribed. Check out the links below, and we got a lot more content coming your way. Thank you.